Alright, here in this video we're going to talk about installing a capital vending LED strip. The machine in this video was advertised by a company named Gaines that is now out of business. Basically, this is very typical here. The LED strips have failed and they're no longer bright, so we're just going to go ahead and show you how to install a new strip. This particular strip in this machine I know is 12 volts, but I'm going to kind of take you through the steps of verifying the machine is pre-wired at 12 volts direct current here, because if they made machines and wired them for a different voltage, that would be trouble. We're not sure very much about this machine if they made them with more than one voltage, so I'm just going to prevent any damage, just kind of take you through those steps. So at this point I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to unplug the machine, and I'm going to turn the machine off and remove power. So right now I've turned the machine off, so you definitely want to unplug it, and I'm going to, this wire should kind of feed out and give me a little bit of extra wire. I'm going to go ahead and, so the power's off, I'm cutting this wire. Just, kind of with tools, you just want to peel these wires back and strip them. So I'm just removing the insulation. And so what I'm doing right now, I'm just kind of twisting these wires just to kind of keep them all together. And I guess the reason for this, again, I'm verifying 12 volts direct current, and when you hook in an LED strip, you do have to have the ground and the voltage connected correctly, or the LED strip will not come on. I'm going to go ahead and plug the machine back in. So here, I kind of just have a meter. Again, I just, like for this Gaines machine, I don't know that all of them are 12 volts, so I just want to check and make sure it's not 24. So I'm kind of holding this meter here. When I'm connecting it here, so as you can see on the meter, it's actually showing negative 12.32, which is good. So actually what I'm going to do is just change the way these are connected, just to demonstrate. So here I have 12 volts, so when it's showing 12, and the black lead is here, I know that this is the ground in the circuit. I do know that I have 12 volts. So now I'm going to turn the machine back off, and I'm going to hook up a little adapter that comes with the kit. The black wire goes to the ground. So with the kit right here, I'm going to kind of do like what I call a line splice, and just join the black wire to the wire that I determined was ground. And then the other wire I determined was plus 12 volts. If you're sure a machine is operating on 12 volts and you don't have a meter to determine what's what, you can hook up this connect, as long as you know it's 12 volts, and don't have a meter, you could hook this up, and when you connect the LED strip, if it comes on, you had a 50-50 guess. If you hook it up backwards and it doesn't come on, then you would just hook it up the other way. So in the event you don't have a voltmeter, but you're certain that the machine is supplying 12 volts, you are able to do it that way. So just as a little bit of shrink tube supplied with the kit, I'm going to slide that open over these bare wires right now. And then I'm going to go ahead and just with the LED strip, I'm going to go ahead and connect it. It's a nice tight connection. So at this point, I have it connected. Before I remove the adhesive back and melt this shrink tube, I'm just going to go ahead and plug the machine in just to verify I have a good circuit and I've done it correctly. So here, very bright. So I know I've done my connections correctly. So now I'm going to unplug or turn the machine off again and just complete the job. All right. So at this point, one other tool you'd want to have just is like this shrink tube is provided, just a lighter or a pack of matches. You could do this with a hair blow dryer, if you had to, but the matches or the lighter is the most convenient. So basically, I just want to have a really nice connection here. So now I don't have to worry about that circuit. So this is going to be thrown away. So the other tool that you'll need is just we'll need to undo this strip right here. At this point, the old strip, you're welcome to throw that away. So the LED strip that we supply will have a nice double back tape, so you'll just peel this tape back. And it's a bit longer than the original. I kind of like to have it just kind of extended over to here, and it fits very nicely. So I'm just placing it. You can work how you want to have it placed. So now it's secure, and you'll see, like on this side, we kind of have extra wire. This side right here, you know, if you wanted to, you could connect another LED strip down here. This provides tons of light, but just with all of our kits, you know, you can kind of keep connecting them. I like to feed this wire. I'm just going to kind of tuck it back here, and I'm going to use a timeout to hold this in place, and I'll show you that next. And then I'm going to dress this, so I'm going to start doing that, and you'll see how it looks when it's finished. Just kind of don't want this going and, you know, closing the door being in the way, so I'm just basically going to secure this under these two clips now. This side, there's a bit more wire. I can feed a little bit of it back up usually. So in this case, I was able to feed the wire up. Sometimes you're not able to do that. In any case, I just don't want these wires dangling down here where your customers will see them. So with these wires now, I'm going to use the timeouts. Okay. So here I have this well dressed, so the wire won't get in the way. So now I'm going to go ahead and apply power, and you'll see what the finished product looks like.